Hey folks, welcome to the Hangout tonight. I'm Chuck Shedduck. I'm the Digital Duck. I'm from St. Joseph, Missouri, and we're here tonight to share with you the Bitcoin Power Team and talk about what we do and why we do it. We've got Ty Young from Mansfield, Ohio, down there below the screen. He's the guy waving right now, and Neera from across the pond in India. Wave at us, Neera. Hey, how you doing? And then we have Greg Ballou. Greg Ballou is our video guy, and he is also going to give us a short presentation tonight and introduce you to Zarfund. We don't know if you're heard about it, but Zarfund is really the most amazing thing that we have seen, and we're going to share it with you tonight. If you are watching on YouTube and you look below the video or you see on the screen it says be part of the conversation, go ahead and click on that. Then there are 9 dots in the top right-hand corner. If you click on that, you can go ahead and post your question, and we'll answer it live here on the Hangout tonight, all right? So what I'm going to do, Chuck Shedduck, I'm going to turn it over to Greg Ballou. So let me go ahead and introduce to you Greg Ballou from around the pond in the USA. There you go, Greg. Take it away.
Appreciate it, Chuck. Yeah, I'm Greg Ballou. I live out here in South Carolina on the West Coast. Listen at me. I'm out here on the East Coast. My whole main thing is to get to the West Coast one day. But anyway, we're gonna share some screens here, and I'm gonna try to go through this PowerPoint here that we have gotten, and it's a pretty neat little PowerPoint. And let me know when y'all can see my screen.
You're good to go, Greg. Good to go.
Good to go. And of course, once we go live, I have to have it on the wrong slide. All right, Zarfund, where wealth is predictable. Y'all hear me okay?
You're sounding good, my friend. Good picture.
Okay, great. All right, with Zarfund, and this is not no hype. This is not no fluff. This is what this says right here. Change your future in 60 days or less. It's true, because all you're after is 2 people. And we're going to explain why 2 people can really get your bills paid in 60 days or less, and give you time freedom. All right, this is you right here. You start in one place. As in other words, you sign up with Zarfund. All right. You were invited by your level 1 upline. So somebody invited you here. Excuse the background noise. I don't know where that's coming from.
Hey, Fred, could you go ahead and mute yourself, Fred, please. Mute yourself, Fred.
You were invited by your upline, one of your uplines, or somebody here, which is going to be your level 1 upline. So, hang on just a second.
Fred.
So somebody.
Yeah.
Fred.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mute your microphone, please.
It's needed.
Okay, once you sign up for Zarfund, somebody invited you here. That will be your level 1 upline that invited you here. All right, to become active on level 1, you donate 0.03 Bitcoins to your level 1 upline. All right, 0.03 Bitcoins is roughly around $17, give or take a few pennies, because Bitcoin fluctuate. And I got, as of 8:30 this evening, one Bitcoin was roughly worth $572.28. So when you donate 0.03 bitcoins to your level 1 upline, you're donating them about $17 roughly. Okay, once you do that, now that you are active on level 1, you can receive 0.03 bitcoins per month from the 2 people you invite. Okay, so as soon as you upgrade to level 1, now you're eligible to receive 0.03 bitcoins, which is roughly $17, from your 2 people that you invite to Zarfund. Okay. So level 1 is full. What now? So you got your 2 people. Now what are you going to do? As a leader, you're going to motivate and coach your downline. That's what we're doing here. We motivate, coach, and train our downline and help them get more people in. You help your level 1 downline and invite their 2 people. So you're going to help them, and you're going to keep promoting your link. Even though you can't get no more people on your level 1, when you promote your link, you're helping your team, because when somebody goes to your link to sign up, it's going to say they were invited by you, but you have a maximum amount of people on your level 1, so they're going to refer them to one of your team members and let them be their sponsor. So what does that do for you? Well, that gets your team making money, which in turn, when they start upgrading, gets you paid. So it's a win-win for everybody. All right, you keep on inviting people to Zarfund. You don't stop. Make it a team effort. Everybody's a team. Everybody promotes. Everybody wins. Remember to upgrade. That is a key factor. Once you get people coming in, make sure you upgrade. That way you qualify for payments on the next level. So, and we're fixing to go over a little bit of that here. So once you receive your 2 donations of 0.03 bitcoins from the 2 people that you invited, now you're ready to go to level 2. And you can step up to level 2 by donating 0.05 bitcoins to your level 2 upline. And that will be in the back office of Zarfund. They'll tell you exactly who to donate the 0.05 to. And now it's fixing to get a little fun, because now that you're active on level 2, you can receive 0.05 bitcoins per month from the 4 people in your level 2 downline. So each time them 4 people go to upgrade to level 2, they have to donate 0.05 bitcoins to you. Now I know you're saying, well, 0.05, what is that? Well, 0.05 bitcoins is around $28. All right, you'll get 4 payments of that as soon as them 4 people upgrade. Now, how do you get them to upgrade to level 2? We help them get their 2 people. This is real team building. This is what really attracted me to Zarfund. You're helping yourself, plus you're helping your team. Now that you're active on level 3, you can receive 0.1 Bitcoin per month from the 8 people in your level 3 downline. So once you upgrade to level 3, now you're eligible to receive 8 payments of 0.1 Bitcoins. 0.1 Bitcoins is $37.28 as of, like I said, 8:30 tonight. So you get 8 payments of those. So would you donate uh, a little bit of money to make 8 payments of that? Yes, I would. I do it 7 days a week and twice on Sunday. Now, once you receive your first 2 donations of 0.01 from your team that's going to be donating to you, you're going to get your first 2, and then you're going to upgrade and jump up to level 4 by donating zero point 0.2 Bitcoins to your level 4 upline. All right, 0.2 is roughly $114.56. Now remember, all this started with $17, 0.03 Bitcoins. Now you're getting donations of $114 for people to come up to that same level that you're on. Now that you're active on level 4, you're going to receive 16 payments. 16 payments of 0.2 Bitcoins per month from your level 4 downline. So that is awesome right there. So talking about some money, I know a lot of people that would like 16 $100 bills. We're just going to keep it simple. It's 114, but we're going to keep it simple. 16 $100 payments. Now, this is whether you bring in people or they bring in people or your upline's bringing in people. Everybody's going to get 2 people. So, and everybody upgrades. When everybody upgrades and gets on that level, they start donating because they want to follow you to the next level. So you're on level 4. Now you're going to go to level 5. Okay, once you receive your first 5 donations of 0.2 Bitcoin, excuse me, you can step up to level 5 by donating 1 Bitcoin to your level 5 upline. Now, like I said earlier, 1 Bitcoin is $572.28. So you're going to donate that 1 Bitcoin to move up to level 5. Now watch what happens when we do that. Now that you're active on level 5, you can receive 1 Bitcoin per month from the 32 people in your level 5 downline. You're going to get 32 payments of 1 Bitcoin. You're eligible for 32 payments. That's $572, just roughly $570 a month from each person on your level 5 that upgrades to level 5 in your downline. So 32. So you can do the math on that. That's roughly about $16,000. Once you get to that point, you're going to go to the last level of the matrix, and you're going to, once you get your first 2 donations of 1 Bitcoin, you're going to step up to the level 6 by donating 2 Bitcoins to your level 6 upline. Now, level 6, now that you're active on level 6, you're going to get 64 payments of 2 Bitcoins from your level 6 downline. Alright, so 64, that's 128 Bitcoins just on level 6. So when you add levels 1 through 6 together, you are making roughly, we're going to say roughly around $90,000 a month. Now, that is how this right here works. I hope you see the power in this, because I seen the power in it, and when I seen that I can advertise my link as many times as I want to, and instead of me being, just getting all the sign-ups or the people joining me, I noticed I can get 2 people, and then once I got my 2 people, when somebody else went to sign up under me, it gave them to another person, so they got paid. I get paid when they upgrade to the level that they're on. So it's a win-win. You want to help your team, they upgrade, everybody upgrades, everybody gets paid. So what would you do if money wasn't a problem? Do you think receiving 164.26 bitcoins could change your life, starting with only zero point 0.3 bitcoins, which is right a little less than $20? Now at the bottom it says get in touch with the person that shared this presentation with you. You do that if you're watching this on YouTube. But if you're watching this through another website or what have you, there should be a big blue button that says "Get Started Now" right underneath it. You know, um, you can go ahead and start, or you know, wait till after the end of the hangout or what have you. But that is the presentations. We do take questions and answer them here live or what have you. So I'm going to turn this. I'm going to get back to the hangout and turn this back over to Chuck.
Hey, great job, Greg. Thank you very much for doing that presentation. I do appreciate that. I hope everybody saw the exciting aspect of this thing. It's really based on reaching out and helping others. It's really helping others through a donation. And it's not like we're giving a product or anything of that. And if you're familiar with Bitcoin, Bitcoin is your own personal banking system. Instead of the banks controlling your money, you are in control of your money. The banks can't call you up and say, hey, we just closed down and you've got none. They can't do like they did in Greece and say, hey, we're just going to change it and keep it. And they're just not going to be able to do that. So that's what it is. Let me answer this phone real quick because it is my wife, Greg. I'll be right back.
All right, always got to make time for the wifey. So. Well, anyway, I got a couple. We got a couple of guys on the panel down here, and I'm gonna go to Ty real quick and see what he has to say and what he saw in Zarfund and why he joined and what it's doing for him so far. So, Ty, go ahead, buddy.
Thanks, Greg. I just wanted to let everyone know that my first experience with Zarfund was kind of confusing, but then as Chuck Shaduk there showed me what was going on with it, I was like, wow, that's awesome stuff there. Because one good thing about it with me is I never saw myself as a very good recruiter, and I never really believed myself to be one because every time I tried to talk to someone out here on the streets, I'd go walking on the streets, go to different restaurants and that, and try to talk to people about different opportunities I had to offer. I could never get anybody to even think about signing up. And then with this thing here, what drew me the most is everyone's going to help everyone get people, and it's automatic, and it's a force matrix. So, like Greg there is above me, and so if he gets people, they come spilling down over under me, and I don't have my two yet. I got one so far, but I'm working on my second one, and hopefully he's here tonight. Anyway, I invited him, and I was hoping that people could see the power in this thing because that's a lot of money. $90,000 a month. Wow, And then people helping each other and actually donating is right up my alley. Anyway, I like to help people, and I'll help you get your people. Okay, I'll do my best. So. That's the reason why I did it. And my friends here, Greg and Chuck, all were the influences on me in marketing and stuff like that. And then I found out a lot of stuff through them, and they gave me a lot of free information too, which was content, free content, and helped me with my marketing skills and that. And then we grew into a good friendship. And then I know they're here to help. And they'll help you too. They're big time on recruiting people, and they'll help out. This team is going to be an awesome team. It's going to be second to none. So go on ahead and get in. Trust me, it's going to grow fast. Okay. Anyway, go ahead, Greg. Thanks a lot.
Awesome, Ty. Awesome.
Hey, Greg.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for Thank you, Greg, and folks, for allowing me to talk to my wife because she wouldn't have been my wife for 30 years if I didn't stop and talk to her first, right? But I just wanted to say, hey, thanks, Ty, for the kudos there. But, brother, it's all about helping our fellow people, our fellow man. I mean, I am out in what I do I don't work anymore. I haven't worked for quite a while for a living because I know residual income is what makes me happy. I got several of them, and that's what we're in here about. We're about to helping people take a lousy $20 bill, less than a night through Mickey D's, and change it into a currency that is new, that is exchangeable around the world, and only you have control over. I mean, that is so very important. Look around our world. See what's happening. People are losing their money. People are printing money. The value of the dollar is going down. I mean, it is just amazing how important this particular currency is, Bitcoin. You can put your money in Bitcoin and it will never be taken away. The bank can't say it's ours today and yours gone tomorrow. That's what is so imperative about this. You can turn it into dollars or you can turn it into your currency no matter where you are in the world, and you have control over it. I don't know about you, but I know about me. Next to breathing air, money's pretty important in my life so I can take care of my family. So I am so happy to be in this system. I mean, there's nothing better in this thing to be able to wake up every morning and you got more money than you went to sleep with. And that's why I do what this is. So let me give it back to Greg and shut up because I can't soapbox for quite a while. Back to you, Greg.
Yeah, absolutely, Chuck. We are all about residual income, and we're all about helping people obtain residual income. And a little bit of background on me. I was in the telecommunications for like 24 years, and in 2012, I got my pink papers that says, "Hey, your services were no longer needed." And I thought, that was a disaster at the time, but really, looking at it now, it was a blessing in disguise. Um, but yeah, when you go from making, about $2,000 a week to making zero the next day, that's really devastating to to you and your family. So I turned to the internet and I got into making residual income, and I ain't looked back. So, matter of fact, I started out with making money through mail order, and that was before a lot of people. That's before I really got into the internet marketing deal. So, um, that's I started with mail order, then I worked my way into network marketing. So, anyway, that's a little bit about me. Nira, are you still with us, buddy?
Yep. Guys, are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
I can
Loud
hear
and
you,
clear.
Nira.
Okay. So the main thing which brought me in this program is helping people, because I always believe that if you help people, then automatically it comes back to you. Okay. Now I have been part of some payment programs where you actually help people. And but you have to pay some payment. You used to pay using a payment processor like a Payza, uh, or maybe PayPal, or it used to be dollar. What I like about this program, it's in Bitcoin right now. As Greg said, the price is 572, right, Greg? 572 odd dollars. Now let me ask you, what if the price rises? We are just talking about $90,000, but what if the price goes to 600, 650, 700? Look at the scope of that. So people who are new to this, please consider this and please join us. Uh, Back to you, Greg.
Yeah, absolutely. Bitcoin is on the stock market, so it does go up and down. But they're always that what if. What if it? Back in 2014, Bitcoin was up to right at $1,200 per Bitcoin. So what if you came in with less than $20 and all of a sudden, bam, it rose up to $1,200? what would that do? You know, when you're donating 1 Bitcoin and 2 Bitcoins, when you get to levels 5 and 6, that is a huge investment right there. I mean, it's great. So you are right, Nira. You know, it will. I do believe it's going to go up, and I do believe it's going to really be a new currency of the world. I believe that it already is. I mean, and like Chuck said, I like the fact that nobody can take it from you. There's no chargebacks. Nobody can, donate bitcoins to you and say, "Oh, well, I didn't mean to do that," or it's fraud. I want to take it back from my credit card. Nope. Once it's sent, it's sent. It's done. So only way you can get it back is if you contact the person or the people or the company that you sent it to. So I like Bitcoin. I like the fact that the government can't touch it. I like the fact that nobody can touch it. I like the fact that it's secure. And if you notice around the world and even on the internet, Amazon takes Bitcoins. There's a lot of online stores that are taking Bitcoins. I noticed there's a few offline stores that are taking Bitcoin. So it is becoming real popular with online and offline that people are taking Bitcoins. Well, now we're going to go to Fred. He is our Bolivian guy over there in Bolivia, and I wanna talk to Fred for a minute and see how he's doing today and what he thinks about Zarfund, and hope he's in a good mood today. So.
I'm better. Thank you.
How you doing today, Fred? You doing all right, bud?
Pretty good, partner.
Right.
A simplistic presentation here. Chuck and I have been doing business together for, I think I figured up the other day, about 27 years. He's a hard-working, honest, straight-shooting dude who'll work his butt off for you. And then along comes Greg, and I don't know what Greg's not trying to outwork him, which is really kind of an interesting combination. So what I'm telling anybody that's concerned about anything here, you got two of the best people I've ever been around as far as hard work and dedication to making something happen. And if you do, all it does is you just got to make something happen. Well, these two guys will lead you. They'll tell you. They'll coach you. They'll walk you through things like you can't believe. I'm getting old. I can't remember my name half the time. And Chuck carries me pretty heavy. I'm a pretty big load to be carried, but he does that, and yet he hasn't said anything nasty to me, which really excites me. So what I'm telling anybody that's interested is you've got two people at the top of this thing that are work their tail off for you. I do my bit in trying to get some people on board. Luckily, I've got two people underneath me now, and I hope that everybody falls in and just recruits one person. Boom. Hey, it's fantastic to talk about $90,000, but let's just talk about $600-700 a month. That's going to change a lot of people's lifestyles. And so, but the thing that's beautiful about it, as you go along, it automatically gets bigger. It's your goal should be hitting 700 or 500. Heck with it. And if that you get there, someone's going to be pushing you right on up the line. So talk it up, work it, and rely on your team, because I'll guarantee you these two guys are great. I'll guarantee you that. I've been around a long time, and I've seen a lot of bullshit, and this ain't it. Okay? Thank you, guys. That's
Well, thank you, Fred. You're a good guy, buddy, and yes, you're right. We do help. We help, and we bend over backwards, forwards, sideways, and just like Zig Ziglar said and Nira said earlier. I'm going to piggyback off that a little bit. You help enough people get what they want in life, you'll get what you want by default, and that's what really turned me on to Zarfund. No matter after I get my two people. No matter how much I promote my link, I know that I'm getting someone else paid. And if I get enough people on my team paid, I'm going to get paid. And that right there is the whole true concept of multi-level marketing. It ain't all about I can recruit 2,168 people. Well, you might can do that, but what is your team doing? While you're sitting on the beach or on the yacht, what is your team doing? They're living paycheck to paycheck trying to pay a bill. Why not recruit 2 people and let and let the spillover go to your team so they can make money? And that's what I like about Zarfund, because that's exactly what it does. It has its own rotator built inside the system. No matter, like I said, how many I can recruit, it's going to say you were invited by Greg Ballou, but he has reached his maximum amount of people, so we're referring you to Fred or Ty or Nira or Chuck or whoever that has not got nobody on their team. That is beautiful. I love it. So if nobody don't see that, then I don't know what to tell you. But I'm gonna let Chuck. I can see Chuck's dying to say something. It's hard to mute Chuck, boy, and he's on mute, but I can see him. His ears are smoking so bad. But anyway, we're gonna let Chuck say a few more words right here. So,
Greg, I tried to cover my ears up for the smoke coming out, but it was coming out. I am so sorry. And one thing that I want to say is that, folks, I have been doing this network marketing thing since 1988 when I first ran into a company, and I happened to run into prepaid legal services. I'm going to say it. And I have run into many companies after that. I have tried to sell laundry machines. I have tried to sell breeze machines, feminine hygiene things, candles, services, products, you name it. ClickBank, everybody and their mother, every service, every product there was out there, and I failed miserably. I got myself into bankruptcy. I got my family into bankruptcy. I ruined a lot of stuff in my life to get to where I am at now. It took a long time to get here, but I found out that what really attracted me to this particular system, first of all, is Greg Ballou. Second of all is my family. And third of all is the fact that I am not offering to give you, or we are not offering to give you a product nor a service. We are offering to you today to change your exchanging $20, less than $20, for Bitcoin. I don't know about the $20 bill you got in your wallet, but the one I got in my wallet is going to be worth $20 or less tomorrow morning. Bitcoin, when you exchange it, could be worth more tomorrow morning. You could sell it and make $22. You're not going to do that with a $20 bill. This is your own private banking system. If you're comfortable with your banking system and having them someday close the doors and say, sorry, closed by the federal government, then you probably want to stick with your banking system. If you like using a payment processor like a check that takes 3 or 4 days to clear, you might like using a bank. Or if you like using your credit card and paying 3 or 4% charges every time you use it, or paying the interest every month to use it, you might want to do it. Bitcoin, the charges are minuscule. I'm talking pennies. And you, let me say that again, you have complete control. The bank doesn't have it, PayPal doesn't have it, Payza doesn't have it, nobody else has it. It's in your control. That was what's so nice. And this, I've been in taxes for years, ladies and gentlemen. I've been doing taxes. I own a company that does taxes and bookkeeping. I own multiple companies. But the fact is, I am donating. It is a contribution. I'm giving charity to my fellow man, right? I gave my fellow man there, Greg Ballou, 0.03 Bitcoin because I love the dude. And I will continue to do it every month from now on because I know if I help Greg, he's going to help me, and then we're going to help Ty, and we're going to help Fred and Nira and Tom and Joe and Harry and Sam or whoever comes in that clicks that link below the video you may be watching. Now, Greg Ballou went out there, and if some of these videos that you're seeing, you may be seeing it on my personal page. You may be seeing it on Nira's, on Fred's, or on YouTube somewhere. But if you're seeing it on a personal page and you click the link below that video, you're going to go to that individual's personal page. And you're going to be able to click the sign up, but it may not be Fred. It may not be Ty. It may not be me. It's going to be somebody that is part of this fabulous team. So this is the most exciting thing I have ever seen. You're exchanging your monetary currency that you spend every day and work hard every day for a currency that is liable to go up. It has been as high as almost $12. I think it was November the 29th of 2013 or 14. It hit 1102.90, something like that. Started out at $13.13 on January the 1st of 2013. $13.13. And now, like Greg was saying, it's 572 some change. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not a salesman. My wife always says you talk too fast and you talk too hard and I'm too pushy. The fact is, you can exchange your $20 and change your life. That's what we're here for, and we're willing to help anybody do it. So get on board. Click the link below this video. Come on board. If you need us, you can get us on Skype. We are in the Zarfund Skype group. No problem. We'll be glad to talk to you. Also, I would be glad to talk to anybody on Skype. Chuck.Shaduck on Skype. So, Greg, I'll give it back to you if you want to close it out for the night. Hey, would you like to share anything, Ty or Nira or Fred Staff? I don't see anybody clicking, so I'm going to give it back to Greg Ballou. Hey, there we go. Ty is there. Ty, talk to us.
Hey, I just wanted to say that I appreciate Chuck and Greg here for the knowledge that they got and the understanding that everybody needs, they need monetary support in their life, and this is one of the best ways I've ever seen to get it. And we couldn't have no better people right now in line here to help us out. I'm telling you, these two guys will like he said, take their shirt off for you. I'm amazed, but that motivates me to do all I can. So I'll be doing all I can do too, and hopefully that the people that I invite get under you, and I hope I help thousands. Thanks, Chuck.
Thank you, Ty Young. I do appreciate you too, brother. I'm sure me and Greg Ballou both do, because we know by helping you, we're going to get to where we want to be. And where we want to be is being able to help people get out of job slavery. That's my goal in life. I want to be able to tell my kids no more job slavery for you and my grandkids, because it's a never-ending cycle, and it gets you absolutely nowhere working a job. I don't want to get on my soapbox, but I will. I'll get on it, and I'll tell you, the job, if you work a job as an employee, you are a slave to the paycheck. If you put your money to work for you, you are the master of your money. Right now, you're a slave to your money. Turn it around. Work your money instead of your body and yourself. It'll make you a lot more money, and it'll make you a lot happier. Spell the word rich, R-I-C-H. You know what it stands for? Residual income creates happiness. I'm one happy dude. I got 7 or 8 of them. You can get some too. Come right here, get on Zarfund, create residual income for you and your family. So you don't have to get up every morning and go to that damn job that you hate. And I know there's people out there that hate that job, don't you, Greg? I mean, and I'm sure Ty, I know Ty loves his job. I talked to him before while he's doing his job. But folks, this will change your life, and we will help you do it and be smiling the whole way. We have a blast here, and we do it. On Tuesday nights, we do training for our team. On Thursday nights, we do this type of presentation where we all get together and hang out and share. On Friday nights, we have what we call the Friday Frenzy. We get on here, and who knows what's going to happen. But you can bet we're going to be talking residual income. And then on Sundays, we also get together and we socialize on Sundays to find out how the week went between everybody on our team. So you're welcome to check us out on those Hangouts. You'll be able to see them right on the screen that you're looking at now for whoever the member was that shared it with you, or on YouTube. Come check us out. We'll be glad to help anybody out there. So back to you, Greg Ballou.
Thank you, Chuck. And I want to thank everybody on the panel tonight for showing up and coming out. And I want to thank everybody for watching. And seriously, Warren Buffett said, if you don't find a way to make money in your sleep, you'll work till the day you die. And that is a proven fact. And I also read a thing the other day, I don't even know if I can say it right, But if you don't work for your dreams or go for your dreams, you're going to be hired by somebody to build theirs. So I'm just going to leave it at that. There's two things to think about. And if you see something in Zarfund that you like, go ahead and click the button below the video or the link below the video, whatever you're watching or what have you, and get started. We'll help you every way we can and any way we can. So y'all have a
Hey,
good
Greg,
night.
can I butt in for 1 second? I know I talk too much.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I talk too much. But ladies and gentlemen, I would like to share with the folks out there that are watching this video that if you want to see that presentation that Greg just shared with you, the entire thing, you can go to ZF Slides. That's ZFSLIDES period 365 period PM. So it's zfslides.365.pm. And you'll be able to see right there all the things that were presented today on this Hangout. And down at the very last slide, you'll be able to click and join one of our members here on the Bitcoin Power Team. So, hey, been a great night. I want to thank everybody for showing up. And I always try to close these Hangouts the same way on all of them. Please do you the world a favor, reach out there and help somebody up. I know Ty wants to flip me. I don't know if he's flipping me the bird or he was raising his finger to say, what you say, Ty?
I just wanted to ask, can they get a recording of this here anywhere, like on YouTube or whatever?
It will be on your page, Ty Young. That will be there for until our next Hangout.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. Thanks.
Cool beans. So, hey, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. We are the Bitcoin Power Team. And like I said, do unto others as though you were the others. Reach out there and help somebody up today, change their life by 0.03 Bitcoin. It's amazing, amazing, amazing. Thanks for joining us. I'll let you go ahead and close it on out, Greg. I do appreciate being here.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank everybody. And if y'all see what we've seen, go ahead and click the link or the button below. And we'll see y'all on the next Hangout.